Andre Woodson and the Cats hoping to snap the streak and keep the Vols out of the SEC championship game. Woodson to Stevie Johnson, and the Cats had come back from 31-14 down to make it 31-28, and they were believing. 44 ticks to go. 3-point lead for the Vols. Woodson should have been picked off by Eric Berry. Cats stay alive. Next play, 3rd and 15. Mayday. Woodson would find Dickie Lyons.
And Dickie Lyons is his go-to guy in crunch situations. And guess what? He comes up with a spin. Picks up 19 yards for the first down.
And the Cats moving it. 1st and goal from the 5. Woodson, 22 seconds to go. Really, for the 3rd time on the drive, Tennessee had a chance for the pick. Brent Benson can't hold it. 8 seconds to go. Kentucky on the one. Woodson dropped the snap, and now a little panic sets in, and he missed a wide open receiver. That would have been the ball game, so there's 1 second to go. And Lona Sieber put through the field goal to send us to overtime. Now Kentucky had a 38-31 lead in overtime. What a grab by Gerald Jones, the freshman, tied at 38. 2nd overtime. Lou. Tip drill. Ainge is picked off by Sam Maxwell.
Well, this is just a great job of going to the football. Now it looks like he got it in possession there. Chance to win the game.
Kentucky played very conservatively, trying to set up Sieber, the kid from Knoxville, Tennessee, for the winner. Toe meets leather, leather meets arm. Blocked. The Volunteers stay alive. There's a reason you beat somebody 22 times in a row. Eric Berry eventually dragged down by his face mask. Kentucky didn't care about that. They had to get him on the ground so they didn't lose the game. We would play on into the 3rd overtime. Cats have the ball. Woodson, Keenan Burton. This time he does not miss him. 2-point conversion, no good. 3rd overtime, as you know by rule, you must attempt a 2-point conversion. 44-38. Tennessee has the ball, trying to save themselves and get to the SEC title game. Austin Rogers. Austin, smashing baby. Tied at 44. Now Tennessee's trying to win it. Arian Foster to the left, Mayday.
Arian Foster thinks he's going to score right here. Little shoulder. Doesn't get in.
And he gets the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty for throwing the ball. That means to start the 4th overtime, Tennessee, Lou, at a huge disadvantage. Move back to the 40-yard line. Now they're really up against it.
Yeah, but Kentucky helps them out by blowing an assignment in the secondary, and on 1st and 10 from the 40, they score.
Quentin Hancock, the Vols up half 100 to 54. 2-point conversion. Ainge, Austin Rogers. Austin powers into the end zone. Ball's up 52-44. Kentucky now has the ball. The track guy, Derek Locke. Tennessee's defense was worn down. Cats ran right through them. Now they're within 2. They've got to have the 2-point conversion to force it to a 5th overtime to have a chance to break the streak for Rich Brooks. Woodson. I think Woodson could have run here, Coach.
Well, he could have, but he didn't.
And he's tackled from behind. Antonio Reynolds, a Pontiac game-changing nominee, and Tennessee off to the SEC championship game. They pushed their streak against Kentucky to 23 in a row, longest active run. And pretty much, it would seem, controlling their destiny to get into the national title game. Gary Pinkel, his squad, came out firing. Chase Daniel. Well, Daniel did this all night. Bought a little time with his feet, a little stocky guy, finding Temple, who got stopped just short of the goal line. It brings up a 4th down. They're going to go for it. What did you think of this play call on 4th down, Mark?
I thought they should have taken the ball and just punched it in, but Martin Rooker, the big tight end, comes up with it and scores.
2nd quarter, Kansas threatening. Todd Reesing, 1st interception after 213 passes without a pick. Tigers take over. It was a great grab by William Moore. Ensuing drive. Daniel buys plenty of time and finds Denario Alexander.
The quarterback will usually scramble to the right. He buys time, makes a great throw, touchdown.
Tigers up 14-0, 21-0 before Kansas trying to get things going. Reesing firing down there. Spectacular grab by Desmond Briscoe. It would set up a touchdown. Still in the 3rd. Daniel, Derek Washington out of the backfield. Tigers go up 28-7. You know, Kansas had trailed for only 27 out of a possible 640 minutes, and they were behind all night in this one, but they never quit. Reesing, Fields, touchdown. Jayhawks within 10. Under 20 ticks to go. 34-28. Reesing, this was a last gasp effort. Sacked safety. Down go the Jayhawks. Their first loss of the season, 36-28, the final, and Missouri marches into the Big 12 championship game as the outright champion of the North.
And a telling stat here, the last 6 games, Kansas has forced 19 turnovers. In this game against Missouri, 0.
They led the nation in turnover margin, could not force the Tigers to make the costly mistake, and now Missouri. Its eye on a Big 12 title. Its eye on a national title. Chris Fowler, Lee Corso had their eye on Missouri and the quarterback. West Virginia taking on UConn winner, the Big East champion. Randy Edsall and the Huskies trying to win their first conference title since 1973 when the Huskies won the Yankee Conference. It's tied at 7. Jasper Howard puts it on the ground. The Michigan transfer Ryan Mundy all over it. Mountaineers in great field position. Patrick White to Darius Renard.
Boy, just a great catch here. Darius Renard is a great player who's a big playmaker you don't hear a lot about.
Mountaineers up 17-7. They had just over 100 yards rushing in the first half. Slayton goes in for the touchdown. Slayton had only 54 yards. UConn trying to get back in it. Donald Brown muscling his way into the end zone. So UConn outgained West Virginia in the first half, but they trailed by 10 in the second half. Oh, that Mountaineer offense started flexing, and Pat White, is there a more dynamic runner from the quarterback position in the country? 31-14. And how about Noel Devine? He goes 25. West Virginia ran for over 400 in the second half, and they rolled big, Rich Rod.
Oh, y'all did a great job. I'm really proud of you. Stayed focused. Oh, you made a statement. But we got to make one more statement. One more. Listen to me. What I tell you, the more you win, the more is at stake. And there's a whole lot at stake for the next one. A whole lot. Be smart tonight. Do not jeopardize yourself in this program tonight. Everybody understand me? Yes, sir. Be smart. Tomorrow's a regular Sunday schedule. We'll get through this game and get ready for those guys up north. All right? Okay, we're going to have our best game of the year next Saturday night.
Tennessee would lose against Kentucky. That didn't happen, but they always have Georgia Tech to beat up on. Mark Richt never lost against Tech. 6-0. Taylor Bennett finds Colin Peak, and Georgia Tech trying to finally get that Richt monkey off of their back, leading 14-10. But Matthew Stafford goes up top, Lou to Muhammad Massey.
Just excellent protection. Boy, what a quick release. Well-coached football team.
Thomas Brown, it wasn't no Sean Marino in this game. It was Thomas Brown, the veteran, 139 yards on the day, 32 of them here. 31-17, Rick 7-0 against Georgia Tech. Georgia very attractive for an at-large spot in the BCS. Virginia Tech and Virginia. Winner goes to the ACC championship game as the winner of the Coastal Division, Tyrod Taylor. 2-quarterback system worked, Lou.
It does, because what they say, you're going to play, and we're going to utilize your talents. You have a bad play, you aren't going to come out of the game. They use Taylor to run. They use Sean Glennon to throw.
Jamil Sewell, running well for Virginia to make it 14-13. But here's the Pontiac game-changing nominee, the aforementioned Mr. Glennon to Eddie Royal. The Hokies had a 20-14 lead at the half. At the break, Virginia Tech alum Bruce Smith was honored. So too Virginia alum Tiki Barber. Fourth quarter, 2-point game. Here's Taylor scrambling again. His second rushing touchdown of the day. That's combined with 260 yards passing from Glennon, and that 2-quarterback system worked well enough to send Virginia Tech to the ACC title game, 33-21 the final. Tech's going to play BC, it was senior day in Alumni Stadium. Matt Ryan greeting his parents. BC taking on Miami, a team that had beaten them 15 straight times. In fact, BC hadn't won since Hale Flutie. Ryan put the ball on the ground. Levon Ponder scooped it up, led to a Miami touchdown, let them tie the game at 14, and going into the fourth quarter, locked up at 14. Of course, if it's tight in the fourth, Matty Ice has you right where he wants you. Clarence Megwa, Boston College, they win it 28-14, so the ACC title game is set, Mark, and it's a rematch of that thriller in Blacksburg a few weeks ago.
You kind of have to like Boston College just a little bit because Matt Ryan, when his back's against the wall, he always seems to come up with a big play.
They completely shut Ryan down for about 57 minutes.
He only needed 3 minutes to win the game.
That's all he needed, and it was enough. In the rain in Blacksburg, late October, and now Saturday, the two will square off for the ACC championship. Florida State linebacker Geno Hayes said, y'all put that down. Tim Tebow is going down this week. That's our plan. Go shatter his dreams for the Heisman. It'd help if you got him on the ground. Tebow Tim Tebow going into the end zone. He is one rushing touchdown shy of the single-season record for a quarterback. Gators had the lead, and they pretty much wouldn't look back. This was the highlight for Florida State. Gary Sismacia from 60. Gators still had a 24-12 lead at the half. Third quarter. Here's the record tire Mayday, number 22 on the ground.
He's still more powerful than a locomotive, faster than a speeding bullet. It's still Tim Tebow.
And here's your perfect compliment, Percy Harvin, $1.57.
Boy, can you imagine both he and Tim Tebow are sophomores?
The rest of because without Dennis Dixon, the O on the side of Oregon's headgear stands for the number of points they're able to score. At least against UCLA, Brady Leaf gets sacked by Reggie Carter, and Leaf, the backup quarterback, stays down. Right ankle gets rolled on. He would have to leave the game, and they had to play a couple of redshirt freshman quarterbacks, and I mean, Oregon's offense has come off the tracks without Dennis Dixon. Quarterbacks 11 of 39 with 3 interceptions. Alteron Werner picking off Cody Kemp there. Craig Shepard going in for UCLA. And that was more than enough against the Dixon-less Oregon offense. 16-0. Oregon shut out for the first time since 1985. 7 quarters without Dennis Dixon. Look what Oregon has been able to do, or maybe a better way to put it, what they have been unable to do, and that's move the ball. It's almost 2 games, less than 400 yards. They were averaging about 500 yards a game with Dixon. They can't run the ball. They can't complete passes. They're turning it over. They scored 1 touchdown in 7 quarters without him. Do we have an MVP award that we could still give Dennis Dixon? It would be Carl Durrell and the Bruins. Big 12 South would be settled. Bob Stoops in Bedlam against Oklahoma State. Sam Bradford to Alan Patrick. Sooners lead 7-0. In this game, guys, Sam Bradford would set the freshman record for touchdown passes in the season, wind up with 32. What do you think about the way he's played in his first year as a starter, Mark?
He's been fabulous. And you know he's so smart in the red zone. What do I say? Go to the tight end. If you're a smart quarterback, goes to Joe John Finley there. He's in the red zone here. Who does he go to?
Joe John Finley.
The tight end.
Oklahoma rolled in Bedlam. They are going to the Big 12 championship game, 49-17 over Oklahoma State. Clemson missed its opportunity to go to the ACC title game, trying to win the state championship against South Carolina. Cocky down 20-14. Blake Mitchell, Kenny McKinley.
Kenny McKinley became the all-time receiving record in 1 year, breaking Sharp's record of 71. He had 74 for the year.
That was Sterling Sharp that Lou referred to, the South Carolina great. Blake Mitchell, Deion Leacorn, one of the young receivers for Spurrier's team, and they're up in the fourth quarter, 21-20. Clemson facing 4th and 4, and Aaron Kelly, who dropped the touchdown pass against BC last week that would have won it, hangs on this time. Now with 3 kicks to go, Mark Buchholz, who came up short on the field goal attempt to tie against BC last week, comes through. 23-21, Clemson wins it. South Carolina 6-6. Remains to be seen if the Gamecocks will go to a bowl. Battle for the Beehive boot. Utah and BYU, Max Hall and the Cougars get that offense going. It was tough sledding against Utah. He scrambled, did Hall, and finds Austin Collie backpedaling. And down in front, I can't see. BYU drive had new life. Harvey Unga takes out Robert Johnson and goes in for the touchdown. 2-point conversion. BYU Mountain West champions. Auburn had never beaten Alabama 6 times in a row. They were trying to do so in Jordan-Hare Stadium on Saturday night. First quarter, early on, Tigers march down the field. Ben Tate goes in, and Auburn has a 7-0 lead. Later in the first, Brandon Cox looking for Rodriguez Smith. Nicely thrown ball, set up an Auburn field goal to make it 10-0. Second quarter, 4th and goal for the Crimson Tide. That's John Parker Wilson. Mayday, he just
Second
never quite went down.
3rd effort. 4th effort. Are they ever going to blow the whistle? He still gets it in for the score.
Alabama down 10-7, but Brandon Cox would do the same thing almost from the in the Big East. South Florida trying to win its 9th game. Pittsburgh to win out in order to finish 500. Jim Leavitt, the Bulls, it was a little chilly in Pittsburgh. Matt Grothe, though, heating things up. You know, usually Grothe's scrambling side to side. He's going to go straight ahead for 80.
I didn't know he had the wheels to go that far. That fast. He's gone.
Yeah, he's got some wheels. Got a little oxygen. The Growhawks sporting it in the chilly weather. South Florida had a couple of pick sixes. This one coming against Pat Bostic. Nate Allen going the other way. The Bulls go up 27-14. They'd go on to win it 48-37. 9 wins again for Leavitt's team. Cincinnati and Syracuse. What a great job Brian Kelly's done in his first year with the Bearcats. Syracuse, not so much. First drive of the game for Cincinnati. Ben Mock Marcus Barnett, touchdown, and then Mock would find Ernest Jackson. What do you like about Ben Mock, Lou?
I like the fact that he's a winner. He makes good decisions. He has good peripheral vision.
Ernest Jackson catching the third touchdown pass of the day from Mock. This is terrific extension. Nice, strong hands, Bearcats with a 28-10 lead, and then Mock again to Barnett. Mock would break the all-time Cincinnati single-season quarterback touchdown pass record with novel concept, wouldn't you say? James Madison, Appalachian State in the championship subdivision, what we used to call 1AA. Look at Dave Stannard from James Madison. They were running that old LSU play that they ran against South Carolina to score on the fake field goal that we executed right here, and Lou ran beautifully. And Stannard, perhaps so excited, he then missed the extra point. James Madison still up 20-19 late in the fourth quarter. Appalachian State, who started this crazy season by beating Michigan with a great game from Armonte Edwards. Edwards goes in, just over a minute to go. App State up by 1. Remember that missed extra point? It's the difference right now. But now James Madison, deep in the red zone. They just needed to set up the field goal, and somehow Jamal Sullivan let it get away. And the Irish trying to scrape up a win against Stanford, closing second to the first half, tied at 14. And sometimes fans get really upset when coaches decide to take a knee. You know why you take a knee? Because this might happen. David Bruton picks it off, and Zibikowski reverts to his high school days as an option quarterback, Lou.
Nice play. They must have practiced this. This is the best play I've seen executed.
The best play Notre Dame's had all year. Zibikowski takes it in, you see the flag, you're going to bring it back.
That was precision.
That was the best teamwork I've seen Notre Dame have all season.
The personal foul penalty nullified the touchdown, but it was certainly worth watching. Robert Hughes would go 6 yards. Notre Dame 21-14. Irish finished the season